जय श्री माताजी। आज शाम के सामूहिक ध्यान सत्र में उपस्थित सभी सहयोगी भाई बहनों का प्रतिष्ठान पुणे की ओर से स्वागत है। We welcome all the brothers and sisters from all over the world in today's evening collective meditation from Pratishthan Pune. हम सब अपने दोनों हाथों को हृदय स्तर पर लाते हैं। Let's raise both the hand at the level of heart. परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, हम सभी आज सामूहिक रूप से आपका ध्यान करना चाहते हैं। श्री माता जी, इस ध्यान के लिए आवश्यक परिस्थिति एवं मनस्थिति हम सबको प्रदान करें। श्री माता जी, प्लीज गिव अस द एप्रोप्रिएट एनवायरनमेंट फॉर दिस मेडिटेशन। कलेक्टिव बंधन। तीन महामंत्र, तत्पश्चात श्री गणेश मंत्र।
त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी सरस्वती साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
नाड़ी संतुलन हेतु हम अपने राइट हैंड को भूतत्व पर रखते हैं। लेट्स कीप राइट हैंड ऑन मदर अर्थ। चित्त को ईड़ा नाड़ी पर रखते हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, आपकी परम कृपा में सामूहिकता की ईड़ा नाड़ी में जो भी जड़ताएं है, अशुद्ध इच्छाएं है, अगुरु कुगुरु का प्रभाव है, उसे कृपा करके इस महान भूतत्व में विलीन कर दीजिए। श्री माता जी, by your grace, kindly remove all the negativity, the effect of false gurus, impure desires from the collective left channel to the Mother Earth. हाथ गोद में रखते हैं। हम अपने लेफ्ट हैंड को आकाश तत्व की तरफ करते हैं। लेट्स कीप लेफ्ट हैंड टुवर्ड्स स्काई एलिमेंट। चित्त को पिंगला नाड़ी पर रखते हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, आपकी परम कृपा में सामूहिकता के रजोगुण में जो भी बाधाएं हैं, उसे कृपा करके आकाश तत्व में विलीन कर दीजिए। श्री माता जी, कृपा करके हम सभी को शुद्ध कार्य शक्ति प्रदान करें। श्री माता जी, by your grace, please remove all the negativity, egoness from the collective right channel to the sky element. हाथ गोद में रखते हैं। हम अपने चित्त को मध्य मूलाधार पर स्थित करते हैं। लेट्स कीप आवर अटेंशन ऑन सेंट्रल मूलाधार चक्र। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, आप ही साक्षात श्री गणेश है। कृपा करके हम सभी के अंदर अबोधिता पवित्रता पूर्ण रूप में स्थापित कर दीजिए। श्री माता जी, You are the Shri Ganesha. Please give us the power of innocence, purity. धीरे धीरे से हम अपने चित्त को सहस्रार चक्र पर लाते हैं। पूर्ण हृदय से प्रार्थना करते हैं, परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, कृपा करके हम सबको पूर्ण निर्विचारिता प्रदान कर दीजिए। श्री माताजी, कृपा करके हम सभी को अपने आत्म साक्षात्कार में दृढ़ता प्रदान करें। श्री माताजी, प्लीज़ गिव अस द कंप्लीट थॉटलेसनेस। श्री माताजी, प्लीज़ गिव अस द सस्टेनेंस, स्टेबिलिटी। कुछ क्षण ध्यान में रहेंगे। ध्यान की इसी अवस्था में परम पूज्य श्री माताजी की अमृतवाणी आत्मसात करते हैं। आज की अमृतवाणी है फॉल्स गुरुज एंड कंडीशनिंग्स, 1983।
From heart trouble, from high blood pressures. I mean, a guru, if you have, at least he should keep your health all right. And you dare not tell them that this lady was a hocus pocus. Not only, but she was a very mysteriously funny woman. If you tell them, they'll be really shooting at you. And they have all these problems within themselves. Their families are broken. Everything has gone off, but Guru is a Guru. Whatever he does, he is our guru. We can't leave him at any cost. He might give you one mala to wear, they can't give up that mala. They are sticking on to it. They have achieved nothing. They have not felt their own powers. At least see for yourself, those who have been to those gurus, what have they achieved? We just go so enamored about these things. So much because of the circus they are carrying or the amount of money they have collected that they can project themselves through these medias and all that. The amount of befooling they do is still much more than the stupidity we have, perhaps, so they are still carrying on. They hanker after money, first of all, and we think by giving them money we are purchasing God. So many people believe that God can get money. God doesn't understand money. You must know that he doesn't understand money. He's never seen money all his life. If you ask me, I don't know how to sign a check. You can ask all these trustees how bad I am. I don't know how to sign a check. My husband has been teaching me how to sign a check. I don't know. I can't. My brain doesn't work there. It just goes off. Tried and tried to learn. I can't do it. If somebody has to write for me, and then I can sign. But I do not know how to write a check. Because the interest is not there. Such a person, how can he have interest in your purse or in your women or in your properties? How can he have? And this is one thing, one of the worst conditioning we have, that we can pay for God. I can understand ignorant people doing that. In the villages, when I go there, ladies will bring 5p for me. One lady brought a 5p. I said, see, I don't take any money. So she said, all right, should I give you 10p? Because they are so simple, they are so conditioned that they don't understand. But in their simplicity, they get their realization. But even the complicated and the intellectuals, you must see the way they get after these horrible gurus who teach them everything that is anti-God, anti-Christ. Absolutely, obviously it is anti-Christ. But when they suffer, when they have problems, we have a lady here who was a very rich lady. She lost all her money. Her husband became a bankrupt. Her children became mad. She became epileptic. Her husband got epilepsy. And when they were absolutely destitute, she took away all her properties, everything. She came to Sahajayoga. She's all right now. But her husband, becoming insolvent, had to leave London. And the gentleman now has 6,000 crores of rupees in cash. But nobody thinks about it, from where does this money come? One has to understand that as seekers, we should not sell off our brains. The seekers are all right, but your brain should be intact, and you should not give up your brains to understand the whole thing. Logically you must bring to proper understanding. This is one point very much against all the things that are holy, auspicious. But this is on and on for thousands of years. People have been doing this on a smaller scale. Now we have real culprits who are doing in a bigger scale. But nobody is objecting them, nobody is saying anything about them, nobody wants to write about them, because they can pay money. But the seekers must be alert as to understand, what do I want? I want my spirit, or this kind of a nonsensical ego pampering that I can purchase my guru. Secondly, in our awareness, we should reach another very, very important, extremely important point, that something has to happen to us so that our power must be manifested. Not to depend on the powers of the guru. I mean, they may say something about me, all right, they may say anything, whatever they like. But why should you believe it till you get that power within yourself? Especially we Indians have a very bad habit of touching everybody's feet. He might be a bad man, a very inauspicious man. He might be the worst possible personality you could think of. You just because he's putting up a show, why should you touch his feet? To be very frank, I really don't like everybody to touch my feet. Because everybody touches my feet. Maybe some people are so bad that I get blisters on my feet. But in the villages, if you tell them don't touch mother's feet, then that is the biggest insult to them. Everybody's feet must you touch. For what? Why to bow this forehead before these horrible people? Once you have not known about them, once you have found out that they are not gurus, still you go on touching their feet. But before you have not found out, there is no rhyme and reason why should you touch their feet. I'll give you an example of a lama. These lamas also are another headaches. One of them went to Sweden and he wrote to them. I mean, in the West, people are very much enamored if somebody comes as a sannyasi. Even in India. Though Sitaji has written very clearly that a sannyasi should not enter into the house of a grahastha. He should stay outside in the forest, away from the village. You may send him some food, that's all. But he is not to talk to any women of the house, and nobody should give any money to a sannyasi. You better read Valmiki Ramayana, where poor thing, I would say, those who have suffered so much, those who have really suffered inside out, all these villagers, they are to be told, this is being already explained, that sannyasi has to stay outside the city. What do we have to do with the sannyasis who are grahasthas? And this is what we have to learn, that all these people who talk of religion, think of religion, and also give us ideas about religion, what is their own lifestyle? How do they live? Are they parasites? They are the worst parasites, I must tell you. Like this Lama the Great who wrote that you must get marble flooring for me, otherwise I won't come to that place. Now imagine in Sweden to have marble flooring. Poor things starved themselves, all these boys, and made a marble flooring for this Lamaji to come. Now they were parasites in Tibet, and now they are here. And we are paying them. For what? What good have they done to us? Parasites of the first waters. If they are parasitic, then how can they be gurus?
Mother, excuse me. We have come to learn about Kundalini, not to hear as a dissident spiritual master.
Let him go away. I started the right topic for the right persons to go away. I am very happy. He wants to know about Kundalini, but for knowing about the Kundalini, you must know what you are. If you are coming from these wrong gurus and you are still with them, I cannot do any good to you. I must tell you very frankly, I am your mother and I am not going to tell you something that is not true, whether you like it or not. If you don't want to hear about them, then you better go away. I have nothing to say. But those who are wrong, and those people must be given up, which I must prepare you for such a thing. Because today your vibrations will rise. I know, because of my work, I should say. But it will fall down again. You lose your vibrations completely if you are following a wrong man. Now think of a guru who has made lots of money out of torturing other people, and you are still bowing at his feet. Are you going to receive any blessings of your mother? You have to give up everything that is falsehood. That is the point I am coming to. You have a guru. Why are you so much attached to him? What have you got? You have only paid money to him. And because you have paid money, you feel hurt when I say you cannot pay money to a guru. Doesn't matter. Even if you have paid, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Whatever mistakes you have committed, it's all right for me. But you must know this is a mistake. You are not to have any more of these conditionings on you. This is an important point which all of you should know. You cannot go on with anti-gods and with God, can you? You cannot serve two masters, can you? So first and foremost thing, for every person who is a seeker, one must know logically that I am my own master and I am my own guru and I am not going to bow to anyone who doesn't give me my own powers. This is how we have to understand Sahajayoga. Sahajayoga is going to give you the truth and not something that is hocus pocus, something that you cannot manage, that you cannot understand. Everything you will know logically. Those who are not seekers of truth and seekers of this kind of subservience to some people, I cannot give them realization. You should be only subservient to God Almighty and to nobody else. I agree that a guru is needed. A guru is needed, but he has to be a Satguru. There are many Satgurus also, I must tell you. Many Satgurus. I know of so many in Maharashtra itself. And they come and tell me, Mother, all right, you go ahead. They will never like people who are telling them the truth. They like people who tell them lies, falsehood, who befool them, that kind of people they like. They all come with complaints. And they tell me that we have nothing to do with this seeker so far, as you are working, but after some years, maybe we may come down. I sent one person to America like that. And I told him, you work it out. He's a very dynamic man, no doubt. He came back after 3 days. After 3 days, he came back from America. He said, oh, you think these seekers are seeking God? No. They are seeking a guru who will be bought by dollars. He was amazed. He said, these are not seekers at all. And he ran away from America, from New York. The first plane he got after 3 days. Now, this is one of the biggest things that you all should know. If you are doing a wrong guru, if you are living with a wrong guru, we have to tell you, and you should not mind it. Yesterday only, I had 2 ladies and 1 child. And the lady had a problem. The other lady had a problem. And the child couldn't speak. Her throat was choked. And when you are testing another person, you can make it out. Any Sahajayogi will make out the same thing when you are catching on the left Swadhisthana and left Agya. When the left Swadhisthana and left Agya starts pulsating or burning, then you should know the person has been to an unauthorized guru. We call it anadhikar cheshta. They have no business to be gurus. And if such a guru has been their guru, then the kundalini doesn't move. It doesn't move. It just settles down there. And even if it moves, it is again sucked back. Again sucked back to the same point. Now you want your guru or your realization is the main point. What's the use of quarreling with me? I can't give you realization. Simple thing as that, for which you are not to pay anything, nothing of the kind. I am not going to gain anything out of you. Take it for granted. Perhaps, as they will tell you, that my husband has shelled out a lot of money from his own purse to do this job. So I am not going to gain anything out of you. Only for your gain, for your good, I am telling you that if you are still connected with that, your kundalini won't rise. So that is the left Swadhisthana and the left Agya. But you would not know till you will become mad, till something will go wrong with you. Absolutely. You will be schizophrenic. You will not know. You will be ego-oriented. You will not know. How will you know? Because you haven't got your realization. Unless and until you have got your realization, you cannot feel others, you cannot feel yourself. There is no light. And when there is no light, whatever you believe into or whatever you think, if it is not correct, I have to tell you what is the reason is. And one of the biggest reason is following a wrong guru. Take it from me. The gentleman has gone. I wish I had warned him what can happen by following wrong gurus. Cancer is the disease which always occurs with going to the wrong gurus. One of the diseases. All psychosomatic, mellitus, what you call that? I mean, there's so many of them. Leukemia, all kinds of madness, all these things come from following a wrong guru. When you put your head to a wrong guru, what happens in your being is that from both the sides, this void of the guru gets swollen up here, and you get a swelling which we call as Ekadasha Rudra. These are 11 Rudras, are the destructive powers of God which go against you. So your destruction is set in within yourself. When it is set in within yourself, you must know that there is a serious trouble that is happening either to your body or to your mind. This Ekadasha Rudra comes by touching the feet of a wrong person all the time. This we can prove it to you. This we can prove it to you very clearly that these things happen. And we have to warn you of such happenings which cannot be explained by any medical science. You cannot explain by any medical science why these things have happened and why people get these things. There are so many other diseases. Parkinson's disease, all mental problems, all possessions, everything can come to you if you follow wrong guru. One of the biggest things, you become vulnerable to it. Now, I'll give you a medical explanation of the whole thing. It is very easy to get angry with me, but actually you are getting angry with yourself. You want to destroy yourself. By pleading for any guru or by sticking on to anyone, what are you going to gain? I'm your mother. I'm just telling you that stick to the truth. Get to the truth. And first and foremost thing, you must get your own powers manifested. Without that, if you live with falsehood, you are going to fail very badly, and the times are such that the destruction is so expedited that you can't imagine to what extent it can move. We have definitely cured cancer, no doubt about it. So many patients of cancers were cured, but that doesn't mean I'm going to cure all the sick people. It means that you get yourself your realization, you can cure them. But that's not the main point, is curing. But it just happens as a byproduct that you get cured. The biggest problem of our country is that we are conditioned in two ways. First of all, we are conditioned by blind faiths in so many things, in superstitions, in feeling what is the caste and community, in believing that this is our fate, we have to suffer. And worse than that is so many people, so many gurus, you see, when they make their disciples suffer, they give an explanation saying that you have to suffer for your realization. This is another very great falsehood. Now the deity that we have here is the deity which is the incarnation of Shri Ganesha. At this point, he came as Mahavishnu, who is Lord Jesus Christ. You can see Mahavishnu's descriptions, which we never read, tallies exactly with that of Christ. And it is his power which sucks in. We say he died for our sins. He sucks in our ego and superego, and that's how we are cleared out. He has suffered sufficiently for us. We don't have to suffer anymore. He has said that I suffer for them. No more sufferings are needed if you get your Christ awakened. But the Christianity as it exists today, they believe again in another kind of artificiality as we believe, that if you just put somebody artificially puts the hand on the head of a person and says you are baptized, you are baptized. If you pay few rupees to the church, you are baptized now. Baptism is nothing but the raising of the kundalini and breaking of your sahasrara. And when that deity is awakened within you, it sucks in. And that deity is the deity who has suffered. We'll see further in the history, the Jews never accepted Christ. They wouldn't accept because they can't believe that he suffered from them. They didn't want to believe. So they said we must suffer. So they suffered and suffered and suffered. So Mr. Hitler came down to make them really suffer. And now they are so changed that now they have become the aggressive people. Why don't they suffer now? Has Christ come, or has their Savior has come that they have changed their ways? So those people who ask for sufferings will get sufferings. There is no need for you to suffer at all, I assure you. We have another very funny custom is to go on fast in India. As it is, because of this desire, many people in this country are fasting automatically. So everybody says we must fast in the name of God. I just don't understand. What is the need to fast in the name of God? You can fast if you want to, that's a different thing. For example, we had one gentleman called Mr. Agnihotri. He was a very well-known gentleman from Pune. His name actually is Rajwade, but they have given him Ahita Agnihotri because they used to have lots of these yajnas, and that's how this gentleman became very well-known. Then he came to Sahajayoga, and one day he came to see me in Bombay. He was a great Ganesha Bhakta. And he said, Mother, doctors are saying I've got prostate gland trouble, and I don't know what to do, should I operate? I said, you have got prostate gland, I can't understand, because it is looked after by Shri Ganesh. And you are such a Shri Ganesh Bhakta, I can't understand. All right, you better have my prasad. And I give chana as the prasad. So he looked at the chana, he said, today I can't, and another fellow said, today is Sankashti, is the birth date of Shri Ganesha. I said, you fast on Shri Ganesha's birth date? He says, yes. I said, will you fast when you have a child? On the birth date of your child? Why should you fast on the date when he is born, the great son of Shiva? What is the logic behind it? He said, you have been doing something wrong, but use the logic. Why should you fast on such a date? You may write to him and find out. I told him, today it's my order, you eat this chana. He being my very obedient son, he ate it. He's about, I think, 84 or so. When he went back to Pune, the doctor said, your prostate is cured. The Ganesha got prasanna. Imagine how many times we are trying to disturb, even to displease the Ganas and the gods and the deities within ourselves. Same way on Guruvar to fast, on Mangalvar to fast about for Shri Ganesha or for Hanumana. Imagine that day to fast when he was born on that day. Hanumana will be so angry with you that you don't know what sorts of problems you'll face. Hanumana is one of the very kadak ones. And be careful about it. Don't start doing things because some Brahmin has told you to fast. They want you to fast and give all the money to them. Fasting also has a big science. Mantra has a big science. Everything has a science, which you must see when the vibrations are flowing and see for yourself what is good and what is bad. Just don't accept because somebody tells you. All such conditionings are with us, or just don't understand how people accept them blindfolded. This blindness has really been a big barrier for us in Sahaja. They send kind of gandas, you see, Kashika Ganda. All the villages will be carrying that Kashika Ganda, which burns their Vishuddhi Chakra. And that has to be thrown away. If you tell anybody, they will start shouting. This is the center of Surya where they will put black. Are you supposed to blacken the Surya? They have no idea as to what they are doing to their deities. Different deities are there. How to please them, how to keep them all right. What's the problem? And all this ignorance has given them such a funny situation that people ask me that you say that India is a yoga bhumi. People are very religious, very dharma. Then why are they so poor? Why they have this problem? Now, anybody who goes to tantrikas has to be a poor man afterwards. You take from Bengal, full of tantrikas. Bihar, full of tantrikas. It can never improve. The poverty comes from this indulgence with the tantrikas who really control dead spirits. If you go to any tantrika, you're in for trouble, take it from me, because if they are trying to do something for you very laukika, very gross, they also put some sort of a nonsense into you. Don't indulge into all such things. You will know about the deities and everything from the book. You will learn all about that. There's no problem about learning about that. But what you have to avoid is this kind of indulgences into things like going to a person for asking a tantrika, when will my father die? Or which horse is going to win the race? All these things will give you into such a big problem that, as I said, that all this anadhikar cheshta leads you to things like cancer and all diseases which are supposed to be incurable in the medical science. Because medical science doesn't understand this. I have myself studied medical science, they have no idea as to the attack of these people on you. It's a fact. You try for yourself and see for yourself how, by avoiding all these things, you keep a very good health. Now, there are so many Sahajogis here, at least 50% people are here. All of them have gone through it. And they know they had to drop out all these things and to come to a purer sense of understanding of the truth. And honestly to accept the truth and not to just say, all right, we'll do this, whatever mother says. You just try. With your open mind, try why these things are happening. I used to wonder when I went to Trivandrum, what is the reason for this kind of a misery in that place? And I was amazed to find that they bury their dead in their houses. They do not bury it in the smashana. I was amazed when I saw all the Catholics, becoming so funny in their old age. They go absolutely strange in their old age, Catholic people. The reasoning in the Catholic churches, they have all the dead bodies buried under their feet. Indian philosophers, we can say the drashtas or the munis of India, were so intelligent to tell us that keep these dead outside. They have done all this research and everything for us, but we don't read them. Most of us go to a Brahmin, if he says something, all right, he's not a Brahmin because he doesn't know the Brahma. The one who has not known the Brahma is not a Brahmin by birth. You cannot become a Brahmin. Somebody stood up and said that in the Gita it is written that you can become, you are a Brahmin if you are born in Brahmin. Of course, it is not so written, but just imagine, Vyasa, the son of a fisherwoman, can write such a thing like that. See the logic behind the whole thing. It's so logically understood that how people have construed the whole thing for their own purposes. And we are playing into their hands. And we are very happy if mother says, don't do it. My child is not good for you. It's going to harm you, your family. Even 7 generations can be ruined if you are a tantric. I have seen one family. 7 generations ruined. Of course, any tantrika's, even grandson comes to me. I know he has somebody in his family a tantric. They themselves don't know what are they up to. But they are so much attached to money that they don't want to think what is going to happen to their progeny. These things are to be told to you because you have got your realization now. Because you will be facing this. You have to know that you have to face the truth as it is. If you are going to continue with it, you cannot retain your kundalini, all right, because your left sadhisthana will pull out all the forces I have put up, the kundalini that I have raised, everything will be sucked in and you will be in a problem. It's a very major thing, and that's why I have to tell you that going before the fake gurus, you have done one of the major mistakes. So forget it, forgive yourself and take to reality. There's no need for you to curse yourself or to say that why should you have done it? Because I'm your mother and I'm willing to work day in and day out to correct all these things for you. The other conditioning we have, which Indians have, I must tell you all the conditionings we have, before we start working out our Sahajayoga system. Of course, the gurus that are wrong must be given up. Those who are good gurus will tell you that they are good and they have done so much good, and that's the good point about them. And we all pray to so many gurus also within ourselves, and who are these gurus, that you should find out yourself. But the another conditioning we have is that we cannot connect one to another. For us, Muhammad Sahib is different. For us, Janaka is different. Nanaka is different. For Sahajogis, they are the manifestation of one principle, Guru Tattva. And you can prove it. That's the beauty of Sahajayoga, that whatever I say can be proved. The example of this is this, that we had one gentleman from Iran, he was a doctor. He came to me, he had cancer of the stomach. So I asked him, I said, do you believe that Muhammad Sahib was the last prophet and that he was the only prophet and he is the only person? He said, yes. I said, then I can't cure you. Because of your fanaticism, you have got this stomach trouble. That you will know where the Guru Tattva is. Because you have been doing this kind of a malpractice, you have got it. But now, if you are willing to accept that Dattatreya is the one, the principle of Guru was the same as Muhammad Sahib and as Guru Nanaka, I am willing to treat you. He said, no, nothing of the kind. I said, then better go away. I have nothing to do. I am sorry. I would like to save you. So he went back. This happened in 1975, which is why. But in the hospital, they said, we can't cure. You are gone case. Then his wife said, let's again go to Mataji, because if she has cured. I had gone to Iran in 73 and I had cured some people of cancer. So that's how they came to me. So I said, all right, now are you accepting it? Yes, I accept it now, mother. What you say, I'll accept it. You'll be amazed he got cured. You are displeasing Muhammad Sahib himself. You are displeasing Guru Nanaka himself. I mean, in Guru Nanaka's life, it is shown. One day Guru Nanaka was sleeping like this. They said, you are talking of Makkah. Then what about this? Your feet are towards Mecca. Or I said, I stand this side. And they said, oh, the Mecca is this side. What more proof you want of this, that he was the same as Muhammad Sahib? Did he disrespect in any way Muhammad Sahib? Did he say so? Then why should we develop this kind of hatred against him? All right, you can hate Muslims and Muslims can hate you, but what's the use of all this hatred nonsense going on? Once you are awakened in your essences, you will be amazed to see the truth lies somewhere else, and we are just fighting among ourselves. Like Christ has said, those who are not against me are with me. Poor Christ, I should say, also was given only 3.5 years just to say all these things. Who are the ones who are with him? It is very clearly said, those who are not against me are with me. Who are those? Christians never will. You see, they will just avoid these points. If you talk to them, they will say, so, no, that's not so. And this is the reason why in every religion we have had problems. Hindu religion, now we can take what even Adi Shankaracharya has said, that the yogena sankhena. It's only through Mother's grace you can get your realization. Everybody, intellectuals and all that, fought with him and were arguing with me like there was a Sharma fellow who quite argued. And he got so fed up with all those arguments and Shabda Jalam that he said he wrote the last was Saundarya Lahari praising the mother, describing all the waves of the different types of Shaktis that flow from her and how they take their forms. And every couplet that he has written is a mantra. Well, who knows about it? Everybody who were supposed to be intellectuals in those days said, oh, what are you doing? Here you are writing like Viveka Chudamani and all that, and today why are you writing like this? What is the need to write about this? So, he said, this is the way it is going to work out. This is the way it is. Not by all these arguments, Shabda Jalam, by talking about it, but by happening of the Kundalini. He is the one who first time opened this knowledge of Kundalini. in his books. Of course, it was talked long time back, 14,000 years back, by Markandeya. But we Indians are so modern that we don't know who is Markandeya is. I don't know if people who are not Sahajogis have even heard the name of Markandeya, who is the basis of Sahajayoga. So this work of giving realization had started thousands of years back, by 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Today it has come to the mass scale. That's why it is a Mahayoga. Even Gyaneshwara has described it as Pasayada. He says a day will come when the whole Brahma, Ekatva, the oneness of the Brahma, one will feel. The people will become happy. All their problems will go away. And the Venkati Khalanchi Sando. Venkati means the crookedness of the Khalas, means the ill-doing people of them, Khala, will be finished. Everybody has talked about this, and it is time for you to take it. Take it up seriously and work it out with all sincerity to yourself and honesty to yourself. I wanted to talk to you about chakras and this and that, but that subject is already available in the books. You can read it and understand it. And you have to understand one more point, that this is the work of collectivity. Now, one individual getting the realization has no meaning at all. It's not that I can give realization to one person. I can, no doubt. But one person's realization is of no use. It has happened in everything, like even science. Supposing this electricity was created by one man, he had to give it to all the rest of the people. If it is not given to every Bahujana, Sarvajana, if it cannot be given to all of them, it has no value. People will never understand it. They will say that this God is not existent, and that this is all a kind of a wrong information, that there is God. So it has to be given to all the people who are desirous of it. Bahujanaya. Then also it works in collectivity. Now we have many people whom I have given realization to, many, I should say, to chief justices, governors, big ministers, politicians, doctors, all of them. But they go up to a point, because still they are conscious that they are very great. You have to come to masses, settle down with them, become one with them, meditate with them. In this way, we say Muhammad Sahib was very modern when he said that in namaz, everybody before God is one. You all have to come down to centers, settle with it, understand Sahaja. You can find that only in collectivity you will grow, but if you are separated, you will not grow. And this is one thing, is what Shri Krishna played, the ras. To understand Shri Krishna, one has to have realization too. All his sweetness and all his greatness can only be understood if you understand that he was Virat, Akbar. And Shri Krishna, when he played rasa, what is Ra? Ra is energy, Sa means Sahit. He used to hold the hands. Radhaji is the energy, is the Mahalakshmi, and all of them used to hold the hands. Even now, if you hold my hand, you will get the pulsation passing through. So Ra, Sa, with the energy. And that's what he played. In those days, there were no Fiki halls. There were no people like you who would sit down and listen to lectures, because now we are becoming very lecture-minded. That time people were in Leela, in just joyous way. So he used to hold the hands of people and put the Kundalini through. When he made the people climb up to do the Gopalakala, then also the same thing, that from their Sahasrara he made the energy to flow down. When he broke the pitcher of the gopis, what he did was to pour the vibrated water on their back so that their Kundalini could be awakened. All in his Leela. See how his Leela is. That is the way he played Leela. When he was a little boy of 4 years, he climbed up on a tree and hid their clothes. Then they had to say hands to him, "Give me my clothes. Shri Krishna, these are the vibrations." Just see how beautifully did Those people, very few at that time, I should say, compared to today, got realization. And that's how he could establish realization of many people at that time, and he did the krishi, means he sowed the seed of realization. Today, we are here to reap it. And this is the time of reaping. In this reaping time, I hope you people of Delhi will take a very big lead and will come up to the expectations of all these incarnations on this earth to evolve you to this stage, to give you this specific position. Even coming to Delhi and staying here has a meaning. You must understand why God brought you to India, why you are an Indian, why you are in Delhi, why you have come today to this hall. Just think about it. You are definitely important, and that importance, unless and until you recognize within yourself, is not going to help you. So don't bow to anyone who has not done anything for you, who has done no good for you, logically, which doesn't come into your head. See it clearly. Don't
श्री आदि शक्ति का संपूर्ण मंत्र लेते हैं। ओम त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री आदि शक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवे नमो नमः। अब हम आरती की तैयारी करते हैं। चित्त को सहस्रार पर रखते हैं और प्रार्थनाएं अर्पित करते हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, आज का यह सामूहिक ध्यान हम आपके श्री चरणों पर समर्पित करते हैं। श्री माता जी, आज जो ज्ञान, आनंद, चैतन्य आपने हमें प्रदान किया, उसके लिए हम हृदय से आपके ऋणी हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, विश्व निर्मल धर्म के प्रस्थापन के लिए हम सबको स्वीकार कर लीजिए। जाने अनजाने अगर हमसे कोई गलती हुई हो, कमी रही हो, तो कृपा कर हमें क्षमा करें। योर होलीनेस श्री माता जी, वी सरेंडर टुडेज इवनिंग मेडिटेशन एट योर होली लोटस फीट। श्री माता जी, the joy, knowledge and vibration that you have given us, we are always indebted to you. Shri Mataji, please make us your instruments for the establishment of Vishwa Nirmal Dharma. Collective Bandhan. आज की सूचनाएं इस प्रकार। लर्निंग सहयोग यूट्यूब चैनल के माध्यम से 2024 की 26 जनवरी को शाम 5 बजे गणतंत्र दिवस के अवसर पर आत्म साक्षात्कार कार्यक्रम का आयोजन किया गया है और उसके बाद नए साधकों के लिए पुनः नई बैच का आरंभ होगी। इस जानकारी आप सभी नए साधकों को दें और इस आत्म साक्षात्कार कार्यक्रम में सारे नए साधकों को आमंत्रित करें। कल के कार्यक्रम इस प्रकार। अर्ली मॉर्निंग मेडिटेशन सुबह 4 बजे प्रसारित होगा। सुबह का ध्यान सुबह 5:30 बजे लाइव प्रसारित होगा। शाम का ध्यान शाम 7 बजे लाइव प्रसारण होगा। आज का ध्यान सत्र यही संपन्न होता है। जय श्री माता जी।
सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई, 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 सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई। प्रेम के बस अर्जुन रथ आंक्यो, प्रेम के बस अर्जुन रथ आंक्यो, भूल गए ठकुराई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई। दुर्योधन को मेवा त्याग्यो, दुर्योधन को मेवा त्याग्यो, साग विदुर घर पाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई। झूठे फल शबरी के खाए, झूठे फल शबरी के खाए, बहुविधि प्रेम बढ़ाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई। ऐसी प्रीत बढ़ी सहजी जन, ऐसी प्रीत बढ़ी सहजी जन, सहज ही नाच नचाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई। जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय माँ। सहज का ज्ञान, सहज में दिया सहज का ज्ञान, सहज में हमको रखना माँ। श्री माँ जय जय माँ, श्री माँ जय जय माँ, श्री माँ जय जय माँ, श्री माँ जय जय माँ। सहज में दिया सहज का ज्ञान, सहज में दिया सहज का ज्ञान, सहज में हमको रखना माँ। श्री माँ जय जय माँ, श्री माँ जय जय माँ, श्री माँ जय जय माँ, श्री माँ जय जय माँ। हम बच्चे सब सहज की नैया, श्री माँ इसकी आप खिवैया। हम बच्चे सब सहज की नैया, श्री माँ इसकी आप खिवैया। सहज योग है मोक्ष का द्वारा, सहज योग है मोक्ष का द्वारा, श्री माँ इसकी पार करैया। जितना दिव्य रूप है माँ का, जितना दिव्य रूप है माँ का पावन, उतना माँ का नाम। श्री माँ जय जय माँ, श्री माँ जय जय माँ, श्री माँ जय जय माँ, श्री माँ जय जय माँ। सहज में दिया सहज का ज्ञान, सहज में दिया सहज का ज्ञान, सहज में हमको रखना माँ। श्री माँ जय जय माँ, श्री माँ जय जय माँ, श्री माँ जय जय माँ, श्री माँ जय जय माँ। सोया युग अब जाग रहा है, श्री माँ को पहचान रहा है। सोया युग अब जाग रहा है, श्री माँ को पहचान रहा है। सहज योग साधन सिद्धि से, सहज योग साधन सिद्धि से ज्ञान सत्य से निखर रहा है। माँ के चरणों में ही पाया, माँ के चरणों में ही पाया हमने अपना धाम। श्री माँ जय जय माँ, श्री माँ जय जय माँ, श्री माँ जय जय माँ, श्री माँ जय जय माँ। सहज में दिया सहज का ज्ञान, सहज में दिया सहज का ज्ञान, सहज में हमको रखना माँ। श्री माँ जय जय माँ, श्री माँ जय जय माँ, श्री माँ जय जय माँ, श्री माँ जय जय माँ। जन जन के मन में अब हमको प्रेम का दीप जलाना है। जन जन के मन में अब हमको प्रेम का दीप जलाना है। हम सहजी हैं मिलकर हमको, हम सहजी हैं मिलकर हमको प्रेम का अलख जगाना है। जागृति देकर निर्मल माँ, जागृति देकर निर्मल माँ बनाती है मानव को महान। श्री माँ जय जय माँ, श्री माँ जय जय माँ, श्री माँ जय जय माँ, श्री माँ जय जय माँ। सहज में दिया सहज का ज्ञान, सहज में दिया सहज का ज्ञान, सहज में हमको रखना माँ। श्री माँ जय जय माँ, श्री माँ जय जय माँ, श्री माँ जय जय